Hello, everyone. This is La-Nelle Burgess, aka Lady Peaky Love, aka Love's Voice, aka Love2Love. How is everybody doing this fantabulous day? Well, as you know, we're getting ready to embark on a new year, 2017, and I'm hearing and I'm believing it's gonna be the best year ever. And a lot of people are gonna make those New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna lose X amount of pounds. I'm gonna be financially free. I'm gonna start a new adventure. We start making all of those decrees and declarations of what the new year is going to bring. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I actually think it's a marvelous thing. But I'm hearing in my spirit that we need to do things a little different, that makes us stick and stay, that makes us consistent. Planning is great. We got to plan to succeed. And what I've been hearing, I think I'm going to title this message, Resolutions for 2017, but really setting ourselves free. Setting ourselves free in 2017 from bondage of those resolutions to really seeing the fulfillment of those dreams coming true. Because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of making statements and seeing them fall by the wayside. So I wrote down some things because for whatever reason I've been having to wake up all times of the night, and just to show you, notes and pages and pages of notes. Just pages and pages and pages of it. I've been up in the middle of the night writing these things. So I'm going to share a couple of those thoughts with you, because I want us all to get free. I don't want us to be put in bondage of things without fulfilling it, without it manifesting in our lives. You know what I mean? So here goes. In 2017, we got to learn to truly remove some things before we try to start some things. We got to work on our character, the characters that make us stick and stay to those things. And if we strategically plan on working on ourselves first, our mindset, because you got to have a mindset in order to fulfill some of those goals and dreams that have been coming in our spirits. We just got to do it. And we got to set our minds to it. We got to just plan to win, plan to succeed. We got to learn to put eviction notices on some people. Yep, that's right. People and conversations and hanging out with people that are not taking us to our ultimate goals, that are not pushing us or helping us to strive to get to that place of betterment or fulfillment. We got to cut it. It's time to cut it. We got to cut it off. And sometimes change hurts. Change is painful, but it's good. Ultimately, change is good for us. So one of the things that we need to start for our resolutions to work is people that'll hold us accountable. Accountability partners is key. Wise counsel, that's another thing that's also vital and key. We need to learn to serve eviction notice on some of our thoughts, on the stinky thinking. Just think about it. If we spend more time thinking on worryation, problems, and stress rather than on dreaming, than on planning and problem solving, trusting God, and having our thoughts come into agreement with Him. What are we thinking on? How do we control our thoughts? If we notice that we're starting to think on something negative, something that's not helping to push or promote us towards our desired result in our planning and our goal setting for ourselves, we need to reassess that. We need to reevaluate and cut some things, remove some things. We gotta, whatever is going to push you in the desired end of that plan or that goal or that dream, if it's not pushing you towards it, we gotta cut it. We got to cut it, you guys. I mean, ultimately, that's the only thing that's going to bring us to those desired ends. So that's vital to where we're trying to go and what we need to do. We gotta die daily. We gotta die daily to corrupt, bad, sinful characteristics. You gotta stop it at the gates, whether it's by sight. If you see something that's tempting you to go against your goals and dreams, you gotta make yourself think, is this taking me to where I want to go? Is this propelling me to where I want to be? You got to stop it at your ear gates. If somebody's going into a form of gossip or talking about things that's not pressing or pushing you towards your goals, we got to stop it. We got to get it away from us, because it's not going to be nothing but a hindrance or a distraction. You know what I mean? So we got to stop it. We got to really take the assessments and do this. We got to be all in. We got to put all our chips in on this one, guys. It's time to really win. No more talking, no more lip service, but really win. As I'm talking to you, I'm speaking to myself. Oh, you better believe I'm planning to win. I'm planning to make this happen. Captain, I've decided. I made a solid decision. No, I've never been this way before, because I didn't understand what I understand today. But as I'm getting more clarity, as I grow, and as I mature in wisdom, I'm learning that sometimes it's the best interest for pain, the change of pain, to help me, propel me to where I need to be. Cutting some things off, cutting some people off, cutting things off that's not vital to where I'm trying to go. Especially in my thoughts. My thoughts can't have that stinking thinking. I gotta think on a good thing. Think on what's gonna take me towards my goal. Research, study, do the things that's gonna take me there. Take me to that place of fulfillment. Okay? I gotta keep my thoughts pure. That's basically what we gotta do. We gotta keep our thoughts pure. You know that scripture says, none but the pure in heart shall see God? What does that really mean? None but the pure in heart shall see God. That's something to think about, isn't it? None but the pure in heart shall see God. What I'm thinking about that, what I'm pondering on about that scripture is, if my thoughts are pure and they're in tune with God, then I'm going to see his results, because he's everything that's good and lovely and pure and great. So if he's placed a plan and a desire in me, for me, my purpose for being here, and if I stay the course, I'm going to achieve victory. No matter how many times it seems like I'm falling by the wayside, no matter how many times it seems like I'm not being successful, as long as I stay the course and don't give up. Don't give up. We just keep striving, plan, reevaluate, take it to the next level. That's what I'm saying. Even when you plan and sometimes things kind of don't seem to go right, it's not that it's not going right. It's just you got to get down deeper, dig deeper, and fight harder for that dream to come alive in whatever form or fashion. Like I've told so many people in my life, yes, my jobs may have changed along the line, the place where I've employed myself, but the vision that God has given me has always been the same. It's never changed. It's always been to want to help people. It's always want to be to empower, educate, and change legacies. That's always been at the forefront of my mind. And that I doubt that will ever change. That's setting captives free. The whole commission to go into all the earth and set captives free, give sight to the blind, heal the sick, raise the dead. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's never going to change for me. It's just whatever I do, that's going to be the desired effect, whatever it is. So, pure in heart. So, I just ask you to think on as you embark into this new year, 2017, and we're believing it to be, like I said, the best year ever. Go for it. Go all in, put your chips all in, communicate. We got to learn to network with each other and make this thing not just be about us. Make it bigger than you. That's why it's kind of hard to make it work. If we get out of our own way, if we truly have the greater good in mind, each other in mind, if we love and truly on one another and want to see each other improve and get better, we'll win. Whatever it is we're out there doing. Just love in your heart, love in your soul, love in your spirit, love in your mind. 2017 will never be the same. So, in it to win it, these resolutions, setting ourselves truly free from any bondage. I'll probably come back a little bit later and share with you some more as things are being poured or downloading into me. Just want us all to win. That's the whole. I mean, to me, you know, a lot of people say, well, you're not following anything up by actual scripture, or you're not. Who said I'm doing it wrong? I mean, think about it. If the Bible is what you're believing in, Jesus upset all the religious practices that were put in place as far as what I read in it. So if I'm upsetting some of your mindsets, let God be the judge of that, okay? Just hear what I'm saying beyond a scripture or anything. Hear the truth in what I'm saying and see that it's really just based on love and wanting us all to get better. Come on, y'all. Get better. Love on each other. Let's do this. In it to win it. Let's make it epic. Let's make it iconic. Let's make this life legendary. That's what it's all about. That part. Love to love. Love to love. Love. Mwah. To love.